Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you to the Mango Grow for your daily analysis video. This is going to be a quick video where we focus only on ChainLink, and the reason for that is because somebody PM'd me asking me for my thoughts on Link, and I realized I haven't done a link only video in a while, and today will be a good day. Why? Because I do want to talk about something in specific, and that is the fact that there is a good trade to be had on Link, but in my opinion that trade was towards the downside, and it's not on the USD pairing, not just yet, and I'll explain my mindset on that in a bit, okay? But all pretty much starts off with the dashboard. So if you guys do have access to the dashboard, you guys may have noticed something. And again, shout out to Rob for bringing my attention to this. He PM'd me a couple of days ago, and this was the situation. Okay, we had Bitcoin showing a really strong long signal, especially also on the dashboard. It called long on April 24th, I do believe. So if you did take that call since then, you would have been 23% up. Okay, so Bitcoin was saying long. Link USD, however, was now saying short, and Link BTC was also saying short. So Rob PM'd me, and he was in a dilemma. He's like, Sean, I really want to take this short trade on Link USD to the downside, right? Short, so to the downside, but Bitcoin is saying long. So what do I do, right? Because you're in a situation where if Bitcoin goes up, it's likely to pull up Link with it. But the Link USD trade was looking pretty appetizing, right? It was looking really tasty. So this is a situation a lot of people fall into, where they're looking at a altcoin that's looking weak against USD, but Bitcoin is looking strong against USD. But what is that really telling you if you take a step back and look at the situation? What it's telling you is that the altcoin is looking weak against Bitcoin. So there might be a good trade on the alt BTC pairing, right? Because if Link USD is looking bad, but Bitcoin USD is looking good, it means Link is looking bad compared to Bitcoin, right? So you want to take that trade instead, because you don't want to be in a situation where Bitcoin goes up and you're short Link USD, and even though Link is weak, it's getting dragged up by the Bitcoin pairing against USD, right? So then you should be looking at the alt BTC pairing and looking for weakness there. And my eyes has been on the alt BTC pairing for a while anyways, okay? I just wanted the opportunity to show itself. And when Rob PM'd me, and again, shout out to Rob for that, I turned on to the Link BTC chart and I saw what I wanted. And again, let's go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about, okay? Oh, by the way, we have implemented the feature that you guys were asking for. You guys asked for it, we deliver, right? So we are taking your suggestions very seriously. One of the features you guys were asking for, sorry, something stuck in my throat. A recurring feature request was a favorites list, right? So you guys do have the ability to do that now. All you have to do is click on the star icon on the left hand side of the pairing. So for example, let's say we want to star ETH-BTC. I just did that. We want to star Link USDT, and we want to favorite XTZ USDT as well, right? So I've done all of that. Now if you want to look at only the favorites list, all you have to do is click on your only favorites icon right over here on the top of the list, and boom, you have all your favorited altcoins. Now I do have a question for you guys. Where would you guys prefer to have this icon? Would it be over here, or would you guys like to have it right over here, right on top of the table above the stars on the list, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, right over here, right? So let me know what you guys prefer. I think it would be better over here, but that's just my opinion. We'd like to know what you guys want, because hey, you guys are the end user. I am a user as well, so I would honestly, I'd prefer to have it over here, but I can't let my bias affect how we design this. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and we'll go ahead and do that. If you guys prefer it over here, that's fine, we'll keep it there. If you guys prefer it over here, let us know. If you guys prefer it in a completely different location, let us know that too, and we'll go ahead and do that instead, right? All right, so we are talking about the interrelationship between Bitcoin, Link USD, and Link BTC, right? If you are confused as to which trade is the best trade, simply come on over to the dashboard, okay, and look at what which one is showing green and which one is showing red. If Bitcoin is showing strength, which it was showing strength, right, since the past 6 days now, If Link USD instead is showing weakness, which it was up until this morning, it only switched long this morning, so it was showing weakness. And if Link BTC is also showing weakness, then you'll have your answer, right? You want to trade the altcoin against Bitcoin in that case, because Bitcoin is likely to pull the altcoin USD value up, and you don't want to be in the Link USD trade, even though it's showing take the short trade, right? Only if Bitcoin is also showing short, then you want to look at the altcoin USD trade as well. That's how I look at it at the very least. You guys may have a different system, but that's what I look for. Okay, if Bitcoin is showing weakness, then I will look at the alt USD pairing. If Bitcoin is showing strength, I'm not going to be shorting any alt USD pairing, right? What I look for instead is the Link BTC pairing or the altcoin BTC pairing. And that's essentially what I did, guys. I do want to explain something over here, okay? Look at the last row over here, row number 6. Over here, you're looking at the returns saying 10.69%, right? That is the returns since you would have taken your short trade. It's not saying that, hey, Link is up 10% today. Don't let that confuse you. Link is down 9% today. You would be up 10% if you had followed the signal. Okay, just to clear that out in case any of you got confused. I haven't received any confusion questions on that just yet, but I just want to clear that out. Okay, over here is your returns. This column over here is your returns had you taken the signal. So if you had taken the Ethereum signal, for example, you would have been 34% up. If you had taken the Bitcoin signal, which I didn't, but Krisha did, you would have been almost 24% up. And hey, if you're taking the Link BTC signal, which I pretty much did, you would have been 10% up. So we are talking about Link today. We will try to focus on Link today. Let's go on over to the Link chart. We'll start with the Link USD chart because I do know a lot of you are more interested in the Link USD pairing. And like I was saying, Link did have a pretty good daily close today. And again, that's because of what Bitcoin has been doing, right? Link has, well, when I look at the Mango ribbon, to be honest, it has been trending pretty well on this 10 SMA, right? And today it finally closed a daily candle above this yellow horizontal over here at $3.85. That's a pretty important horizontal. You guys can see that over the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days now, like more than a week, 10 days, Link has been struggling to get past that. So today was pretty important in that it did it. But here's the thing. What I am a little iffy on is the fact that Link did this more so because of Bitcoin's strength and not because of its own strength, right? And that is very evident when you look at the Link BTC pairing, which we will in a bit. However, this is not insignificant, okay? Bitcoin pushing Link over a major level may just be enough for Link to have that continuation move, right? So where will we be looking for Link to go on the USD pairing if it does actually see continuation? So the first target I'll be looking for is the middle of this range over here, and the range I'm looking at, by the way, guys, is currently $3.85, bottom of the range, top of the range $4.90, middle of the range, which is the first target now, as long as we confirm a close. If we confirm a close over here at $3.85, I'll be looking at around $4.35. In fact, we can adjust this a little bit to $4.37, and we have these candle closes over here too. So what we can do, guys, is mark out a zone over here, and you guys know how much I like zones, right? These blue zones that I have marked over here as well. Now we have another zone to play off, and I do think this will line up with our weekly levels. We will check that in a bit, but if we do get up over here and then we manage to crack through this as well, I think the next obvious target would be around $4.90. And to be honest, quite honestly, I think we are going to have continuation into a blue sky breakout. We could beat $6, $7. At that point, I really don't have any targets for you guys, right? We'll have to just take it step by step. So everything right now, though, is predicated on Link actually closing a weekly in these areas. That's really, really important to me. On the USD pairing, we are looking for Link to close a weekly over here because Link is showing weakness to me against the Bitcoin pairing, right? So let's go ahead and look at the weekly now and see what we have. And there you go, guys. This is a major horizontal, right over here, $3.85. And right now it looks like Link is actually being resisted against that, and our blue zone that we just marked on our daily is lining up with these wicks over here. We can delete this horizontal. Let's clean up things a little bit now. It's becoming messy. So you can see that this wick over here, guys, these wicks over here are lining up, right? So we are seeing resistance at the bottom of this blue box zone on our weekly levels as well. So this is going to be a really key area. If Link can close a weekly above this, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. And in that case, I am going to be looking for major continuation towards the upside on the USD pairing, especially if Bitcoin is showing strength too, and Bitcoin has been showing strength. So that's Link USD on the daily time frame and the weekly. We can check out the 4-hour quickly before we go on over and show you guys what I have been playing on the Bitcoin pairing. And not bad, because we did close above this. We've closed 1, 2, 3, 4 candles now above this yellow zone. We are currently living underneath this yellow horizontal at the moment on this 4-hour candle, but I'm not too concerned about that. As long as we close a 12-hour above it, all will be good. And we are closing a 12-hour on the next 4-hour candle. So yeah, so the next 4-hour candle is going to be pretty important. It'll be nice to see Link actually close above this. So right now, living underneath it, but not too much of a concern, because I do think Link will pull through over here if Bitcoin does see itself get picked up, and Bitcoin is being picked up. But let's go ahead and see what the Link Bitcoin pairing is doing. Okay, that's what I'm most interested in, because I am in a short position over here and I have taken some profits, because this is predicated on Bitcoin doing well, right? If Bitcoin starts seeing a pullback and Link holds its support level on the daily time frame, then I'm going to see Link have a push up on the Bitcoin pairing, right? So Bitcoin is showing resistance, and that caused me to be like, you know what, maybe I'll take some profits off my Link BTC pairing, but not all of it, not even close to all of it. I'm still more than half of my position in here. Where did I take my trade though, right? Let's start with that. Well, you guys know I like the higher time frames, and this was a really obvious position, right? Really obvious trade. Right over here, you guys can see. Let's turn off the mango ribbon for a quick second. And you can see that these horizontals that we were playing, Link closed another candle right underneath it, came and tested it, right on 20th of April. Where does that line up with? Lines up with the dashboard, Link BTC giving us a call right then as well, right? And ever since then, we've been 10.69% up, and Link today itself is down 9.69%. So let's go back on over to the Link BTC pairing. Was that all? No, you guys know I like looking for confluence across multiple factors, right? If you turn on the mango ribbon, you're going to see that we had the 10kin, the 21 EMA also showing us resistance on that day. So the same day that the dashboard gave us a signal, we also had Link close that day on the Bitcoin pairing underneath the 21 EMA, underneath the 10kin as well. That is extra confluence, extra confidence that you're going to see continuation after losing this horizontal over here at the 48,071 Satoshi, right? So we had all three going for us: dashboard, mango ribbon, and our horizontal, right? You see that kind of confluence. You know Bitcoin is also showing strength, right? You get that trade towards the downside. Now the question is, where do we look for targets, right? As you guys can see, we've also closed underneath the key zone on the daily time frame. So we lost the 10kin, we lost the 21 EMA, we've lost the key zone. You guys know the typical target I look for next, right? The 200 moving average. And what does that line up with, guys? It lines up with this cluster over here that we were looking at all the way back in March, end of March, before Link had this major move to the upside. And this is our zone, our yellow horizontal zone on our weekly time frame, right? You guys are probably not noticing it over here, but these dotted orange lines are lining the outline of the massive wedge or symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it, on the weekly time frame. Let's hide the mango ribbon for a second. This wedge, guys, that we broke to the upside, came, retested the inside of it, and it looks like Link may come back to test it one more time. And it is a little concerning that Link is giving it so many tries on this wedge over here without seeing a break of this zone over here, right? This is why the zone is so important, guys, because this is like the second time that we're coming up here. We don't want to be double topping here and putting in more of a toppy formation when we want Link to be bullish against Bitcoin, right? Especially if you guys are Link fans. Now, if we close this weekly underneath here, guys, underneath 42,399 Satoshi, somewhere around there, I do think we're going to come down and test this area over here. So the question is, can Link hold this line over here. If it can hold this line, and I'm going to go ahead and mark it out over here, okay? If it can hold this line over here, then I'll begin to start de-risking my position and say, you know what, we might see a bounce over here. Link wants to hold this, and we might see a higher low being placed in over here, and then perhaps a higher high. So we have a low set over here at around 33,197 Satoshi. Where is the higher low going to be put in? Or are we going to instead put in a lower low? If we put in a lower low, that's not going to be a good look, because this entire time, if you guys see this, let me go ahead and draw it out for you guys. Where's my drawing tools? I believe it's here. Link has been putting in some nice higher lows, right? Low, higher low, higher low. Looks a little messy here, guys. I do apologize. Let's pick another color. No, I cannot pick another color. You guys can see what I'm drawing though. So this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. The reason this part's looking messy is because we have that cup and handle that broke on over to the upside that marked the previous higher low, right? So now the question is, are we going to confirm this as a higher low as well? If we do, it's going to look even more beautiful. We're going to have a low here, a low here, a low here, and they're all high lows on the weekly. This is going to look like a beautifully trending chart. In fact, no, I'm not going to show it right now. It's going to get too long. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, that's the targets I'm going to be looking for, guys. Essentially, looking to see whether Bitcoin actually holds this level over here on the weekly time frame, 42,500 Satoshi, and we'll be looking for that on the daily as well. Can Bitcoin defend this area over here? If we see this area being defended, right, going towards the end of the week, that will give us a clue. If we just plummet right through this, then I'll be looking towards this area over here at around 36,878 Satoshi, and I'll be on the defense against Link having a major bounce, because the last thing I want is to be in my short trade and have something like this happen and eat into all of my profits, right? And hey, Bitcoin has done that to me on my short trade during the 6,000 dump, so I don't want to be caught off guard again. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want this video to get too long, but we've talked about Link USD, ChainLink BTC as well. You guys know my mindset as to why I'm not going long on ChainLink. The reason is because Link BTC is looking weak, and I'd rather wait for Link BTC to show strength as well, and then I will long ChainLink USD, because as long as ChainLink BTC is looking weak, it's better for me to have exposure to the Bitcoin pairing or even the Ethereum pairing. Even though Ethereum BTC is looking weak as well, its ETHUSD has that much more of an umph on it, right? And I am already long Ethereum since around 201, 202-ish. If you guys do want me to talk about Ethereum as well, I will do a video today if you guys comment down below and I get at least 10 comments, all of you saying Ethereum, 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 Ethereum. Yeah. So my name is Sean Dexter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Throw it a like, throw a subscribe, share it with your mom, share it with your dad, tell them all to do it the mango way, tell them to do it the stress-free way.